Checklist for understanding business. Investing in a business isn't just throwing money into the wind, it's planting seeds in fertile soil. Understanding the company's mission, market, and metrics is like choosing the right plot, seed, and weather. Ready to cultivate success with me? Let's dive in. What does the company do? Understanding a company's core products or services is pivotal. Know what they create, sell, or offer to the market. What is the competitive advantage? Identify what sets the company apart from its competitors. This could be a unique technology, superior customer service, or an exclusive market position. What is the growth potential? Evaluate the company's growth trajectory. Look for increasing sales, expanding markets, and innovative development plans. What is the industry like? Understanding the industry landscape helps in recognizing the company's place in the market. Assess competitors, market trends, and potential disruption. What are the key financial metrics? Delve into the financials, review earnings reports, balance sheets, and key ratios to gauge financial health and profitability. Investing is a sophisticated decision-making process that requires meticulous understanding and investigation. Know the company inside out, recognize its standing in the industry, and weigh its financial strength. Let's understand this with example of Zomato. What does the company do? Let's take the example of Zomato. It is one of the leading online food services platforms in terms of the value of food sold. Its offerings include food delivery, dining out services, loyalty programs, and more. What is the competitive advantage? Zomato's competitive edge. During FY21, 32 million average monthly active users visited its platform in India. As of March 31, 2021, Zomato had around 390,000 active restaurant listings. Its mobile application is the most downloaded food and drinks application in India in the last 3 fiscal years on both iOS App Store and Google Play. The app garners 90 billion monthly visits as of FY23. What is the growth potential? Examining a company like Zomato, we notice promising growth potential. With expansions into new cities, diversification of services, and an increasing user base, the sky is the limit. The strategic investments and partnerships are paving the way for future growth. What is the industry like? In an industry like Zomato, competition is fierce, yet opportunities abound. The online food service sector is characterized by rapid technological advancements, shifting consumer preferences, and regulatory challenges. Understanding these dynamics is the key to gauging a company's position in the market. What are the key financial metrics? For a company in Zomato's league, key financial metrics would include revenue growth, profit margins, customer acquisition costs, and retention rates. A deep dive into their quarterly and annual reports would reveal the financial health and sustainability of their business model. Checklist for understanding business part 2. Think of it as building a house. You need to know the foundation, business model, the materials, financials, and the architect, management. Let's construct a blueprint for your financial future together. How long has the company been in business? Knowing the company's age isn't about mere numbers. It reflects experience, resilience, and adaptability. Has the business weathered storms, or is it a fresh startup taking its first step? Do I understand the industry? Are you familiar with the playing field, whether it's tech, healthcare, or food services? Understanding the industry's dynamics helps you predict where the winds might blow next. How does the business model affect the stock valuation? A business model is like the engine of a car. How does it run? Is it fuel efficient or a gas guzzler? Understanding how a company makes money helps you gauge its potential worth in the stock market. How does the company differentiate itself? In a sea of competitors, what makes the company a unique fish? Is it innovation, customer service, or a niche market? What are the company's weaknesses? Every ship has its leaks. Recognizing a company's weaknesses, be it competition, market saturation, or technology dependency, helps you steer your investment through turbulent waters with caution. Let's take example of Zomato. How long has the company been in business? Zomato, for instance, has been serving our cravings since 2008. Understanding the longevity and stability of a company is vital. A company like Zomato with over a decade in business tells the story of resilience and adaptability. Do I understand the industry? Do you know what's cooking in the food service industry? Familiarity with the industry landscape, from market trends to regulations, can turn a raw investment into a gourmet success story. How does the business model affect the stock valuation? The way Zomato delivers food to your doorstep is also how it delivers value to shareholders. The business model combining food delivery with dining out services and loyalty programs. How does the company differentiate itself? What makes Zomato stand out in the crowded food service marketplace? Their extensive restaurant listings, strong user engagement, and innovative marketing. What are the company's weaknesses? Even the best recipes have their weak ingredients. Zomato's challenges may include intense competition, dependency on technology, or market saturation in certain areas. Recognizing these weaknesses is the key to seasoning your investment strategy with wisdom. Investing in a company like Zomato requires more than just a taste for good food. It demands an understanding of the company's history, a clear comprehension of the industry, an insight into the business model's effect and valuation, a grasp of differentiation strategies, and awareness of potential weaknesses. Checklist for understanding business part 3. Ever wondered how your favorite restaurant manages to serve delicious food and still make a profit? That's their business model at work. Ready to dig in? What is the product or service? The heart of any business lies in its products or services, whether it's a groundbreaking gadget or an unmatched consulting service. Understanding what the company offers is the first step in evaluating its investment potential. Who are the customers? Who's on the receiving end of the product or service? Are they businesses, everyday consumers, or a niche market? Recognizing the target customer base eliminates the company's market focus and reach. How does the product or service compare to the competition? In the marketplace, no company stands alone. How does this product or service stack up against rivals? Is it more innovative, cost-effective, or user-friendly? What are the plans for developing these products or services? What's next on the company's roadmap? Are they expanding, refining, or diversifying their offerings? Understanding future plans reveals the company's growth strategy and vision for the future. Does the company have any intellectual property IP? Intellectual property or IP is like the secret sauce of the business. Are there patents, trademarks, or copyrights protecting the company's unique assets? Let's understand with example of Zomato. What is the product or service? Zomato isn't just about food, it's a culinary experience at your fingertips. Their services range from food delivery to dining out options, loyalty programs, and more. Understanding this diverse offering is the key to biting into Zomato's investment appeal. Who are the customers? Who's craving Zomato? It's everyone from the busy office worker to the family enjoying a weekend meal. Zomato serves a wide customer base, meeting varied dining needs and preferences. How does the product or service compare to the competition? In the crowded food service app market, Zomato spices things up. With its extensive restaurant listings, user engagement, and unique loyalty programs, it's not just another app, it's a leading food and drink platform in India. What are the plans for developing these products or services? Zomato's menu isn't static. They are continuously exploring new cities, diversifying services, and investing strategically. It's a recipe for growth, evolving to satisfy the ever-changing taste of the market. Does the company have any intellectual property IP? Zomato's innovation goes beyond the kitchen. Their technology, algorithms, and user experience design may include intellectual property. It's part of their secret recipe, keeping them ahead in the food tech game. Peeling back the layers of Zomato reveals a delicious blend of diverse services, broad customer reach, strong competitive standing, future growth plans, and potential intellectual property. Checklist for understanding business part 4. The business model is the heartbeat of any company. It's what turns an idea into a thriving enterprise. From the product they offer to the way they connect with customers, it's a world full of innovation and strategy. What problem does the product or service solve? Every product or service is like a key to a lock. What door does it open? What problem does it solve? Be it easy in communication, enhancing comfort, or providing entertainment, recognizing this problem-solving aspect is crucial. How does the product or service work? How does this key turn? Is it through an innovative technology, a convenient application, or a unique approach? Understanding how the product or service operates is akin to understanding the mechanics of a well-oiled machine. What are the marketing sales strategies? Selling a key requires making people realize they have a lock. This involves marketing strategies, sales, channels, partnerships, and customer engagement. It's like weaving a net to catch the attention of potential users. How do customers feel about the product or service? Customers are the locksmiths testing the keys. Their feedback, reviews, and sentiments are valuable insights. Are they satisfied, thrilled, or disappointed? Their feelings shape the reputation and value of the product or service. How often are sales made? Sales frequency tells you the rhythm of the business. Is it a consistent flow or seasonal wave? Understanding the sales pattern helps you tune into the heartbeat of the company, sensing its vitality and growth potential. Understanding a business is like exploring a vast maze of doors, keys, and locksmiths. It involves deciphering the problem solved, the mechanics of the solution, the marketing maze, the customer's touch, and the rhythm of sales. This understanding unlocks the treasure of wise investment, helping you navigate the intricate corridors of the market with confidence and clarity. Checklist for Understanding Business, Part 5. Deciphering a company's financial health is a bit like assembling a puzzle. It's about connecting the dots between earnings, expenses, and growth to see the complete picture. What are the financial strengths? Financial strengths are the fortified castles of a company, showcasing solid assets, healthy profits, or remarkable market share. They are the strongholds providing defense and stability in the turbulent financial wars. What are the financial weaknesses? On the flip side, financial weakness are the vulnerable gates that might let enemies in, be it high debt, declining sales, or poor cash flow. These weaknesses are the chinks in the armor that need to be fortified. What is the dividend yield? Dividend yield is like the spoils of war, a percentage of the profits shared with the shareholders. A generous yield might be a sign of victory and prosperity, while a lower absent yield can signal caution. What do the valuation metrics say? Valuation metrics are the battle maps revealing the terrain, positioning, and relative worth of a company. Metrics like P/E ratio, EBITDA, and market cap help you see if the company is undervalued like hidden treasure or overvalued like a perilous trap. What opportunities exist to improve financials? Opportunities to improve financials are like undiscovered lands on strategic alliances. Can the company expand into new markets, optimize costs, or forge new partnerships? Let's understand with the example of food delivery startup Zomato. What are the financial strengths? Zomato's financial strengths lie in its extensive user base with 32.1 million average monthly active users as of FY21 and its dominant market position. What are the financial weaknesses? But even grand festivals have challenges. Zomato's weakness might include its lack of profitability and high marketing expenses. It's a sumptuous piece that requires a lot of behind-the-scenes effort and investment. What is the dividend yield? As a growing company investing heavily in expansion, Zomato currently doesn't offer a dividend yield. It's like a chef focusing on creating new dishes rather than serving the existing menu. What do the valuation metrics say? Valuation metrics for Zomato can be a complex recipe. With its strong growth and dominant market position, some see a rich gourmet offering, others might view the lack of profitability as an uncooked ingredient. What opportunities exist to improve financials? Zomato has a menu to cook up new opportunities, from expanding into new cities and countries to enhancing its loyalty programs and leveraging its vast user base. The culinary canvas is wide open. It's about choosing the right ingredients for financial success. Checklist for Understanding Business, Part 6. Investing in a company is like choosing a cricket captain for your team. You must know the leaders, their strategies, and their track records. Who is on the management team? Meet the captains of the ship, the CEO, the visionary, the CFO, the numbers guru, and various other leaders who steer the company through calm and storm. Each has a role, and together they navigate towards success. Do these captains sail on their own ship? Personal investment in the company's stock shows faith and alignment with the company's destiny. It's like betting on your own team in a high-stakes game. What are the succession plans? A ship needs a steady hand, even when the captain changes. Succession plans ensure that leadership transitions are smooth and guided, like passing the compass to the next skilled navigator. What are the corporate governance practices? Corporate governance is the moral compass guiding the ship. It's about ethics, transparency, and responsibility. Strong governance practices build trust like a seasoned crew that works in harmony. What are the experience levels of the management team? Experience levels are like the nautical miles traveled by the captains. A blend of seasoned veterans and fresh innovators creates a dynamic team, ready to face known oceans and explore new horizons alike. Management is the bridge of the corporate ship, where wisdom, vision, integrity, and experience come together. From the team's composition to their investment, succession planning, governance practices, and experience levels. Understanding these aspects is like charting the course of the company's voyage. Checklist for Understanding Business, Part 7. First, understanding management isn't just about knowing the names at the top, it's about recognizing their vision, ethics, experience, and leadership style. How does management handle conflict? Managing conflict is akin to diffusing a ticking bomb. Successful management knows when to cut the right wire, engage in dialogue, or sometimes let the clock run its course. How does management measure success or performance? Measuring success is like calibrating the compass, ensuring the company is on the right path, be it sales growth, employee satisfaction, or customer loyalty. The metrics chosen are the guiding stars leading to corporate victory. How does management handle risk? Handling risk is the art of chess on the corporate battlefield. Knowing when to move, when to defend, when to take a bold step, it's about seeing several moves ahead and preparing for what lies unseen. What is management's track record? The track record is the history written in scars and trophies. Past successes, failures, lessons learned, they form a picture like battle scars on a seasoned warrior. What is management's compensation? Management's compensation is the spoils of the war well fought. From salaries to bonuses to stock options, it's a treasure chest reflecting the value they bring to the table. Management is the nervous center of a company, handling conflicts, measuring success, managing risk, showcasing a track record, and earning their compensation. It's like a game of high stakes, a blend of battlefield tactics and royal strategies, each move defining the company's fate. Checklist for understanding business, part 8. Investing in stocks is not about crossing a busy street with closed eyes. It's about knowing the traffic lights and crossing safely. Understanding the risk involved is the key to a prosperous journey. What are the most significant risks? In the expedition of investing, risks are like hidden traps and wild beasts. Market volatility, economic shift, or a company's failure are significant threats that can turn a promising journey into a perilous one. What is my risk tolerance? Your risk tolerance is your ability to brave the unknown. Are you a daring explorer ready to face the harshest of weathers, or do you prefer the well-trodden paths? What are the alternative investments I can consider? Alternative investments are like different trails and paths. From stocks to bonds, real estate to commodities, each offers unique scenery and challenges. What is my exit strategy? Every expedition needs a planned retreat. Your exit strategy is the mapped out escape route, the signal to return home, the moment when you decide that the adventure has reached its conclusion. What is my holding period? The holding period is the length of your expedition, a short sprint to a nearby peak or a prolonged journey through uncharted lands. Your timeline defines the pace and preparation of your investment adventure. Investing is an adventurous expedition filled with risk, choices, strategies, and timelines. Understanding the dangers, knowing yourself, exploring alternatives, planning your exit, and timing your journey are all crucial for a successful investment adventure. Checklist for understanding business, part 9. Investing in the stock market is not a wild roller coaster ride without safety harness. It's about knowing the twists and turns. Understanding risk helps you to enjoy the ride without fear. What regulatory risks surround the company? The regulatory landscape is a shifting maze of laws, policies, and government action. It's like a thunderstorm that can strike suddenly, altering the path or even damaging the fortress. What environmental risks surround the company? The environmental terrain is a living, breathing entity. Climate change, natural disasters, or sustainability challenges can be like a wild forest encroaching on the fortress, demanding adaptation and responsibility. What social risks surround the company? The social landscape is the heartbeat of the community. Public sentiment, social responsibility, ethical conduct. These are like the voices of the people outside the fortress. What economic risks surround the company? The economic battleground is a land of opportunity and peril. Market fluctuation, currency shift, or global events are the unseen tremors that can shake the fortress foundation. What risk mitigation strategies are in place? Mitigation strategies are the fortress shields and swords. Diversification, compliance checks, sustainability plans. These are the tools and tactics to defend against storms, forests, uproars, and tremors. A company is a fortress in a multifaceted landscape, facing regulatory thunderstorms, environmental forests, social voices, and economic tremors. Understanding and mitigating these risks is like fortifying the defenses, preparing for battles, and aligning with the land and its people.